Yo guys, I'm HP, this is Dr. Pink. Today's topic is Long Way to Go by the Dead Daisies. As normal in these types of tutorial, I'm going to show you the main guitar parts in this tune and also analyze the genius of the composition to give you some ideas. And this tune is really cool, I must say. Sounds simple, but it ain't. Yo, I first got to play for you. This is the version by a cover band in Switzerland, Tell. I found that version also cool. It's a female voice, but the riff will be the exact same as in the original. Yeah, and so on. This was the intro, the verse and the refrain. We're going to check out the riff and how it's played and to give you an idea how the whole tune works. First thing which pops up when you listen to this tune is it sounds like a regular rock, classic rock or classic hard rock tune, which you know, and the riffs are really it's like the classic one, but it ain't. And that's the really hard and tough part, and that one we're going to check out now in detail. Okay, the tune starts with a really classic, just 8 notes. That's 147 BPMs, quite fast. And so there are 2 guitars playing, one guitar is playing this, and the other one here, flageolet tones, they're the regular ones here. And that's by the really cool thing on this tune. It's packed with regular things, but it doesn't sound regular, and we're gonna check out the magic of it. So it starts really depending on which version you're going to select, this intro is longer or shorter, but it starts just with this. In 4/4, so 1 and 1, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So that's just a basic thing which repeats itself. Then the second guitar comes in with the riff. First it's a normal riff, so we're doing the regular riff here with we're playing a A minor 7 here, and we have 1, and there's a method you play the chord and then you play palm muted, A's in between, so 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. So always first the chord, then 2 palm muted, then comes the chord again, and you switch between A minor 7 and D over A. Okay? And now comes the point, because this is a riff which has been played so many times, there's a special thing in it. The first, it's a 2-bar riff, okay? But now it says the second bar is 6/4, so it adds 2 beats. So it's supposed to be finished here, but now it adds 2 more beats. So you add 2 more beats, and then that's the whole thing. That's the main riff. It's a riff with 2 bars. First bar is a 4/4, second bar is a 6/4, and this twist is the timing all the time, because you expect you use this 4/4, but then you have this 6/4, but it somehow it doesn't interrupt the flow of the song, but still changes the vibe and always turns the accent, and that's really awesome. Honestly, I must say. Okay, so that is played in the beginning, but then comes a regular riff, which is this. It's literally the same. And now comes this one here, 8/7/7, and then repeats again. So this is the main riff which guides through the whole tune. It always comes when there's no singing. That's a good orientation point. So let's do this. I'll show you. And now comes the singing. Let me quickly set a marker that we can only check out this part. Now the singing part is a regular 4/4 again. It's really simple. You just 1, 2, 3, 4. Normal A5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you make a A sus4 here. 5, 7, 8. 2 bars. And then this part is singing, and then the riff comes back. But in this time just once. That also twists everything around, because normally major figures in songs come like 2 times, 4 times, but not only 1 time. But in this case only comes once. And then it goes back to the, I'll show you. Okay, and now it goes back, so it's only once, and then it goes back to. And now you don't even have a second to rest to know where you are, because it mixes up your orientation in the song. Second time, when the singing the lyrics come back, again the same thing. Then comes the riff. And now would come this here, but now instead of this comes this figure. And that's really nasty. So we have, instead of here we have 3/0 to a D here. Again here to an E flat, but also it's not a regular 4/4, it's a 6/4. So this phrase would be a 4/4. But it's now not finished. Now comes another 2 beats. It's again a 6/4. 3/0, 3/0. And then it goes to the second part. And is anticipated to the next part, and again it mixes up your orientation. So the whole thing is comes again a regular riff, and that one is in 4/4. That's the same riff as in before, but now we are in E. We have this chord here, 10, 12, 7, 9, 5, 7. Play it twice, and then it ends up in a D5. There are two guitars, but I think this one matches best for 2 bars, and then the whole thing starts again. So let's do this part in original speed. And then comes the refrain. The refrain seems to be simple, but together with the singing line, again, it mixes up your orientation. The refrain is really simple. It's just 2 bars of this one, A5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1 bar, sorry, 1, 2, 3. Always anticipated on 4 and, but the singing line makes it a little bit hard here to, because you're already expecting the 6/4 again, but it's not a 6/4, it's a 4/4. Play it twice. And second time we go, instead of to this, we go direct to E5. For 2 bars, and then the whole thing starts again. Let's try this. And then comes a little 2-bar guitar solo, but in 6/4. So as I already said, there's no time to rest on anything on this tune. But honestly, it's really cool because there's so much drive, and because it always twists the orientation. Where's the one? Where's the, you know? It sounds really fresh and modern, and that's the magic of this song. That's why I've chosen this one. It's probably not so popular, but maybe this helps to get it more popular. So I'm gonna play the whole sequence now again, that you can figure out the different parts. One of the main problems is it's really fast with 147 BPM, but that's how it is. That was Long Way to Go by the Dead Daisies. The first part, when you go through the entire song, The form is slightly different. You need to check out, but if you understand these parts, you can do the whole song because they always come. They're a little bit shuffled. The second time is a little bit different. When it comes to the guitar solo, it's quite tough there because you're playing it over 6/4, which is probably unusual. But my main tip for you is just keep the main riff in your mind. You know this. Keep that one in mind as an orientation to go through the guitar solo, and is using a lot of unisono bends. By the way, the guitar plays really awesome. He was also a guitar player with Whitesnake for a certain time. It's really cool what he's doing on the guitars, guitar work. And this composition here is really special because this mixing up of the timing signatures and the beats and the measures, and it always keeps you pulling and pulling and pulling, but still giving you these regular riffs which you already know from rock or from rock guitar. But the way it's played, it sounds so fresh and so unexpected somehow. You know, if you would do it, if you compose a song just like with with the regular thing, then it that was a 6/4. I too much into the other song, you know. Then it sounds old-fashioned, but you're playing the old-fashioned classic hard rock riffs with a fresh and other way of doing it, and that's a really good thing. And then you add some unexpected stuff into it, mix it up a little bit with the lyric and the song singing line, and then you make simple things sound really awesome and fresh and engaging. And I didn't know this band before, but I definitely will listen to more of their material because I really love this tune here. Yo, as I already said, the backing track I used here was not the original one. It was from a Swiss band called Tell, like Wilhelm Tell, but with a H. Cool guys. I'm going to help them out with the show. That's why I learned this song, and I was, oh wow, this is so cool. Yeah, good. I'm going to write down the parts which I showed as tabs. It's going to be available in the HPCrazy Guitar Admin. Please join there with a premium member account in order to download the stuff, or otherwise you just follow with the original tune. That one is slightly different. I heard a live version. Has some additional difficulties, but the regular version is with these parts which I just showed, so go for that. Good. Me and Dr. Pink are saying goodbye, and please share this channel to all your friends, and bye.